Good afternoon, everybody. I'm meteorologist Edward Shaw with a quick midday weather update for you. We are watching a few scattered showers go through the area in parts of the New River Valley, kind of traveling along the I-81 corridor just south of it. We have several wind alerts in effect, high wind warning in effect until tomorrow by about midday due to the fact that we could see wind gusts get to about 50 to 60 miles per hour in some regions, as well as a few severe thunderstorm warnings up towards Greenbrier County and Pocahontas County, West Virginia, due to those 70 mile per hour winds up there. And a few flood alerts, of course, still in effect, given the fact that we got a lot of rain, including Roanoke, along areas further on to the northeast, such as Botetourt, and even further to the east in Amherst towards Lynchburg. Now, essentially, what we're tracking for the day is going to be a morning flood risk, but an afternoon and evening wind risk. So let's turn off some of our alerts real quick for flooding and go just directly to wind for now. Wind, again, essentially, this is a very wide-ranging system, all the way up to Pennsylvania and parts of the eastern shore for high wind alerts throughout the region. And then again, flooding is going to be in place for the foreseeable future, given the fact that we have seen a substantial amount of rainfall here over the last 24 hours. Now, going ahead to what we're looking at and what we're going to continue to see here over the next few hours. Again, you see that cold front pushing through. That's going to drop temperatures tomorrow pretty significantly with that cold air following behind it. As for what we're expecting here in the future, though, a lot of clear conditions for most of the region after these last few scattered showers move in. And could see a few instances of snow showers on our western-facing slopes, but not anything big that I'm concerned about. Future wind gusts, this is going to be the big thing, is we're going to see wind gusts get to anywhere from 50 to 60 miles per hour throughout the day today. So it will be a very gusty day if you're heading outside. Just keep that in mind, as it could easily topple trees, power lines, or blow over lawn furniture, or anything else that you have outside. Large vehicles that are on high elevation, such as tractor trailers, definitely going to want to exercise a little bit more caution, just because it is going to be a very tricky situation with that wind. As for what we're expecting the rest of the day, pretty much just a few scattered showers here in the early afternoon hours, but we'll likely clear up here as we get later on into the evening and start seeing a little bit more, maybe a few peaks of sunshine even. I want to point something to your attention real quickly. These are all the flood alerts that the National Weather Service has received here over the past 24 hours from this storm. As you can see, some of them in areas such as Roanoke, all the way down into the New River Valley, some of which catastrophic flash flooding. I mean, it's been a very, very hazardous situation with some of this flooding. I mean, you can see it all across the region, and the further west you go, you see it in parts of Kentucky, West Virginia, even Ohio, as a matter of fact, as well as going further to the east in parts of central Virginia, where quite a bit of severe weather has happened in terms of wind gusts. Keep in mind that threshold for severe weather wind gusts. With that being said, several road closures. If you do have flooding where you are, definitely report it to the National Weather Service, and it will end up showing up on this map as well as within their office, and can help them in terms of assessing who needs help where. That being said, the big thing that we're going to turn our attention to afterwards is going to be that snowstorm that we're likely to see later on this week. Again, it's looking like snow totals, for those who are not big on snow, looks like snow totals have decreased gradually for our area as this system makes its way up. But I think for central Virginia, Hampton Roads could see more snow than they have seen in quite some time, with that being said. But we'll have to still be tracking this Wednesday night into Thursday morning, as it very well could be a pretty substantial snowfall for our region. But again, today, big story again, that flooding risk, that rain risk, at least in the earlier parts of the day. But then as we get throughout the rest of the day, we're going to begin to see wind gusts get pretty gusty throughout